So today guys, I am going to be going through the full patch notes for the new update for ARK Survival Evolved, and I'm going to be going through the community crunch number 276. Obviously, it's exciting times because in 4 days, we'll be finding out the top 10 dinos that have a chance to come to the official game from the creature submission, so it's getting very exciting right now. If you guys do get all the news you need to know in these videos, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and thank you so much for the support recently. It really does mean so much. But anyway, let's get in with it. So obviously, we start with PC patch notes. A few of the stuff hasn't come to console yet because you guys will know if you play ARK, that's how it kind of works. They test it on PC, then they release it on console. I've only got the Xbox patch notes open because it's always basically 100% the same as the PC, the PS4 and PS5. But anyway, let's just read through the PC patch notes. So, significantly reduce the delay when transferring items between inventories or dropping items on the ground, a side effect of a crash stall related fix from the previous patch. No glins can attach to flyers and use them in non-fly zones but not underwater. Net immunity cooldown increased from 10 seconds to 30 seconds, that's pretty interesting. When releasing a dino from a cryopod on servers using enable cryopod nerf, the creature will not be able to be netted for the duration of that buff. On official PvP, this is set to around 10 seconds. Fix the bug where you could get an inaccurate taming effectiveness on some creatures. Fix some exploits. Fix some client and server side crashes. Fix some server stalls, fixed Megalodon gestation time, or gestation, I don't know, I think it's gestation, isn't it? I can never pronounce that. I know, you guys know how bad I am with things like that. And it now matches the Mega, so that's quite interesting. That's for the Megalodon. Fix some placement issues with some trophies. Fixed a lot of level design related bugs such as holes, floating foliage, incorrect volumes, incorrect damage multipliers. Structures built on a hover skiff will forward damage to the skiff, does not forward damage from wild creatures. Fix some desync reports. Fix the bug where the HLNA crafting explorer notes would not unlock when using different characters on the same account. Fix some cases on Genesis Part 1 where the explorer notes would not unlock properly on that server. Extinction Explorer Note 21 has been moved, so it's no longer in the mesh. Fix the case where the wild snow owls would be able to attack. Wouldn't be able to attack, sorry. HLNA opacity settings now affect her movement and I always say FFX here, I can never pronounce it. SFX. Fix the bug where the hover skiff would not take off in Genesis Part 1 Tokyo skiff mission. Fix the bug where some saddle engrams were missing from their respective crafting stations. You can no longer build through mission dispatchers on Genesis Part 2. Fix some mesh exploits. Fix the bug where you couldn't craft the tech replicator on Genesis Part 1. Fix the bug where the tech strider transmitter inventory was being wiped on server load. Fix the bug where players could not move netted creatures. Fix some cases where the no-glin could attach in cases it shouldn't, and some cases where after a no-glin has attached, it would be in a broken state. Fix the bug on the Starwing strike mission where your camera could not get stuck using the gamepad. No-glins now respect no-flyer rules, maps, volumes, and water volumes. Time 6 structure damage has been removed from vents on Genesis Part 2. Fix the case where some players sometimes did not get their race creature / canoe. Fix the bug where some Genesis Part 2 creatures were not able to hit level 500 on official servers. And fix some shader / visual issues with SM4. So that is the full PC update that did go live for ARK Survival Evolved. As I said earlier on, a lot of the stuff that if it hasn't come to console yet, it will come in the future. So the console one is a lot smaller, but it was fix some exploits, fix some mesh exploits, fix some server crashes, fix some server stalls, fix the bug where the hover skiff would not take off in Genesis Part 1, the Tokyo skiff mission, fix the bug where the tech strider transmitter inventory is being wiped on server load, and fix the bug where the HLNA crafting explorer notes would not unlock when using different characters on the same account. So that was the full update, as I said, exactly the same on PlayStation as well. Wildcard did release the Community Crunch, as I said, number 276, which basically was just saying, obviously, you know, Summer Bash was extended. It was meant to be ending on the 14th, but it was extended all the way until July 21st as well. So you've still got another 2 days, sorry, to enjoy Summer Bash until that will be ending. It's been a pretty cool event. It's been funny having the new, dinosaur costume in there today. yesterday. The inflatable Rex was very funny. And then the Lost Island creature submissions, as you guys can see, you have until July 23rd to get all of your ideas in. This is going to be exciting because after July 23rd, they're going to be rounding up the most 10 liked creatures and set up a poll for voting on the forums. Click here on the guidelines and learn how to participate. So obviously, I've already done a bunch of videos on this, so you guys won't want to see this. But right now, at the moment, the votes are still coming in very fast. You know, the Ceratosaurus is nearly at 800 votes, so I definitely believe that's going to be part of the have a chance. Yeah, there's just lots of votes going on now, and it's nice to see. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in the end with the list, and you know what makes it or not, because obviously a lot of people have been talking about how you know some of the votes were like sort of influenced by YouTube, some YouTubers or stuff like that. But yeah. Anyway, no more obviously talk on these top 10 because I've done it loads. The next video on this will be on July. Well, as soon as we find out the the actual list of what's coming. Summer Bash giveaway. If you're looking for an opportunity to cash out an ARK Summer Bash loot, look no further. Next week we'll be drawing winners for our giveaway tweet. Reply on the tweet with your favourite Summer Bash picture or video for the chance to win. Keep your eyes peeled on Twitter and Discord for more opportunities for some sweet Summer Bash loot. You know for a fact that in the future, I think it's going to be for ARK 2. ARK are going to start, releasing merch that you're going to be able to buy. I don't know why they haven't done it already. That over all these years, there's always been so much merch. I would have thought they would have had that opportunity to obviously sell, and they've just been giving away stuff at the moment, which is really nice of them. But then at the same time, rather than trying to win the loot, it's quite nice to be able to just have the option to buy it if you really want to. But anyway, there is an enforcement update and some dev wipes that have been going on as well. So with Genesis, our Genesis 2 map going live only recently, along with bug fixes and balance passes, we're also heavily sorting out level design as players help us find locations that were unintended as build zones that may give players building in them an unfair advantage. We've recently fixed many of these locations, including some on some other maps, and we'll be addressing more in future updates. When building, please refer to the code of conduct. A general rule of the thumb is if you need to use a Pelagornis, a zipline to enter a location and you can see odd textures basically through the mesh, you shouldn't build there and the location should be reported so we can get it fixed. Ditto for building on the world barriers as outlined on the community crunch, the code of conduct, sorry. If in doubt, please submit a ticket and just don't do it because you'll end up getting wiped. As you can see here, dev wipes. In the past, we would announce when servers were coming down for enforcement investigation in relation to potential tribe wipes. This was primarily intended as an advance notice of servers being temporarily offline, but we realized some of the community found value in seeing our enforcement team take action on entire tribes for severe cases of breaking the code of conduct. Due to some technical improvements, we no longer need to take servers down so that enforcement can wipe tribes, but we understand that this is the type of transparency is desirable to the community, so we'll be sharing a spreadsheet of incoming enforcement action resulting in tribe wipes obviously going on. So I will, they're saying you may want to bookmark this. I will be making a separate video going through the spreadsheet. Obviously this is just an update video, so I don't want it to be like 25 minutes long, but I will be doing that as my next video so you guys can find out what's going on, and obviously what you just so you know if you do play on official. The Evo event obviously is the Summer Bash, and that's going to be live for another 2 more days, so make use of it if you haven't already. And that's pretty much the news, guys, from the week. Obviously the community corner here, you've got some fan art, which is always awesome, some really cool stuff here, and then as you can see, if we scroll down, there's some more in-game screenshots. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying like all of the news coming out from ARK at the moment. It's exciting times, and I personally, and I know a lot of you guys are the same, cannot wait for 4 days time where we find out what the creature will be, or at least the top 10 list. It's getting close. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you guys later.